Cody, you've been with the team for a couple months now. Got some games in. How do you think it's going?
Yeah, I mean, I really like our group. All the guys have been great in getting us up to speed, all the new guys. And, yeah, just like the way the first couple months have gone for us.
Between you and Duncan, there's about 1,760 games of NHL experience, which is a lot. One of the things that seems to happen is when you guys have some things that go against you on the ice, don't work your way, you seem to still play the same way. Is that something that, think back when you first broke in with the Senators, I'm not sure that always happened, but is that something that you and Duncan can bring to the team and understand that there's going to be ups and downs even in the course of the game? You got to kind of stay the same way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in this league, there's going to be a ton of highs and lows. We're back to a full season this year. You can't dwell too much on what happens every single shift. You just got to look at it as a whole. And I think over time, you just kind of realize that, and it really helps the team, helps your own game, just trying to get past little things that happen throughout the game. But you got to look at it as a season as a whole.
You were an offensive defenseman and junior in the OHL. You come to this team, they got the leading scoring defenseman in the NHL last year, the second leading goal-scoring defenseman. They're different guys, and then a young emerging guy in Bouchard. Do you kind of have to almost reinvent yourself? Have you done that every step of the way when you went to Ottawa, then to Toronto, then to Pittsburgh, and now Edmonton? Have you kind of looked at and evaluated and sort of said, okay, here's how I can help this team out?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, that kind of went into my decision too this summer, is that over the past few years I've been put more in a defensive role and tried to make the most of that. And then coming here, I knew I was going to be in a more defensive role with just having that offensive talent on the back end. So yeah, that's my role here, and I'm just trying to do it the best I can.
Cody, you talked about your decision on coming here. Can you maybe take us through that day when you found out that you were going to become an Edmonton Oiler?
Yeah, it all happened pretty quickly. We were back and forth with Pittsburgh a little bit, and then I think just after Larson had decided to go to Seattle, it opened up a spot. And looking at the team, looking at where these guys are in their careers and stuff, I really liked the opportunity and decided to come here.
We weren't able to talk to you after your big game in Boston, obviously contributing on the game-winning goal and then the insurance marker, your first as an Oiler. So what can that do for your confidence level heading in for the rest of the season?
Yeah, it's always nice to get the first one with a new team out of the way. But yeah, going back to the highs and lows of a game, you can see how fast everything can turn. Just getting a puck to the head to end off the game wasn't great, but yeah, I mean it was nice to get the first goal.
I'll be honest, I didn't see it because I was in transition, moving from the press box to the level. So what happened? You got a puck to the ear, and is that what happened there?
Yeah, just right towards the end of the game, they were dumping a puck in, and it caught me in the ear.
You're all good?
Yeah, good,
okay.
Good enough. Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure. My next question had to do with your number 5. Is there any significance of you wearing the number 5, or?
Not really. I mean, my first year going to Ottawa, it was given to me, and then yeah, everywhere since I've worn different numbers, and then coming here, it was just wanted to go back to 5, just to what I started with in Ottawa, and just a single-digit number I like.
Excellent. And going to your relationship off the ice with a guy like Duncan Keith, you guys both come into a new organization, first year here with the Oilers. What's that been like? Do you guys? He said nothing but great things about you, so I'm assuming you're about to return the favor. But what's it like to not only play alongside a guy with the Hall of Fame resume, but also get to know?
It's great. I mean, he's doing a ton of extra things off the ice to keep himself young and ready to play. I mean, it's you can learn a lot from a guy like that. You never see it when you're not on the same team, but the way he takes care of himself off the ice is amazing. So I try and pick up little things here and there from him.
Is it just like a fitness standpoint? Is it eating habits? What are we talking about
here? A little bit of everything. Fitness, nutrition. He's got carries around a backpack, and he's got a ton of stuff that he just does to take care of himself. I mean, he's a true pro.
It's one thing to make the adjustments with a new team and on the ice. How's the off-ice adjustments been to Edmonton for you?
It's been really good. I mean, the team all really gets along. I mean, through all the ups and downs, everyone's there to pick each other up. We're all around the same age. We all kind of know how long the season is, how grueling it can be at times. So, yeah, I mean, that's huge. And in a season like this with a full schedule again, to have guys all on the same page at all times, knowing what we have to do to get through some things is big.